friends. Okay, so yes, I have like a new setup. I moved my desk to a different portion of my room. I'm kind of like conflicted about it. I don't know if I really like it. So give me your opinion. Usually I'm sitting over here and you're usually seeing my flag, which is over here. But this time it's different. Yes, I'm aware I'm missing 2 fingernails. We're just gonna act like it didn't happen. I lost one at the state champs show on Tuesday night, and this came off in my sleep. That was weird. But anyway, today I'm gonna be showing you the records I got since the last time I filmed, which has been forever. So I do have a good chunk. I don't buy records as much as I used to just because like I don't have the money for it. Last summer I had a job, so I had like an income going on, and then I went to school and I didn't have a job, and now hopefully I'll get a job this summer and I could buy more records, but then I need to save money for like student loans and a car and all that stuff. So my record collection has grown a little bit. Like I said, I have a chunk sitting right next to me that I'm ready to show you guys, but it has been a few months. I think my last record collection update was for the winter. So this is winter spring, I guess. It's been a while. So I guess I'll just get right into it. As usual, any questions, feel free to ask me below, and let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with the 1 7-inch record that I got. It's not necessarily this month, within the past few months, and that is Knuckle Puck's Calendar Days. I think I talked about this in what I've been listening to, which was like my last video uploaded, which was a while ago. And yeah, news, guys. I have a feeling Knuckle Puck are moving their way up to being like my favorite pop punk band. It's always been Real Friends, but Knuckle Puck, every time I listen to them, I love them more and more, and I've really been relating to a lot of their songs more so lately than before. So I did get the solid pink press, which I should probably put back like the right way. But it is a solid baby pink. I know the other press was like a lot cooler, but it sold out. I wasn't even gonna buy this, and I ended up buying it and caving. And going with the theme of Knuckle Puck, continuing with that, I did pick up While I Stay Secluded. While I Stay Secluded is my favorite Knuckle Puck release, and I've been wanting this on vinyl forever. I kept meaning to order it online and I never did because I just wanted to save my money, but there's this store at my mall near me and they never really have a great selection of vinyl. I mean, the closest thing to pop punk they'll sell is like Blink-182 and maybe the Wonder Years. And I was in there with a friend who wanted to look. I didn't even want to look because I never find anything I want there. And I saw like this much of it like sticking out and I was like, that looks familiar. Like, I'm gonna go look at that. And what do you know? It was While I Stay Secluded, and the lighting just got really weird, and I'm really sorry. We're gonna have to deal with this new setup. But yes, Knuckle Puck's While I Stay Secluded. This is my favorite release of theirs, which is weird because I had all their other, like I had Copacetic and I had The Weight That You Buried and Calendar Days. I don't have their Neck Deep Split and the Don't Come Home EP because I know those are kind of harder to find, but as for an EP or an album, this is my favorite release of theirs. My favorite song of Knuckle Puck's is Oak Street. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but Why Would You Care, Bedford Falls, In My Room, they're all some of Knuckle Puck's greatest songs if you ask me. And this was pressed on colored vinyl, which was super exciting. Wasn't expecting that. It is pressed on this orange and white like starburst looking. I think it's pretty sick. I know there's like a highlighter yellow. I know there's like a green. I don't know, but I didn't really expect it to be colored. I just wanted this one for a while, so I was excited that I picked it up. It was very impulse, but like I said, I've been wanting this one forever, so I was like, I'm gonna get it. Also, I'm gonna mention really quick before I continue, I was gonna wait to film this video until my State Champs Around the World and Back Deluxe vinyl or whatever, the white one, the one that comes with Slow Burn and Hurry Up and Wait and like the acoustics. I have that coming to me because I did buy VIP for State Champs, but it hasn't came yet. And today's the only day this week I knew I could film, so I was like, you know what, that'll just be in the next update collection. So, update collection update. Continuing on to something that everyone knew was gonna be in this update, it is Lovely Little Lonely by The Maine, my favorite band. Everyone who's ever watched any of my videos, I'm pretty sure I mentioned The Maine in every single one of my videos. They're my favorite band, and they put out an album in April, and I have to make a video about that. A really late review. It's gonna be a really late review. I'll do that eventually, don't worry. I'll try to. I'll probably just call it my thoughts on Lovely Little Lonely, and it'll just be an hour-long video of me screaming about it. So yeah, I have 2 copies, as you can see, and I was thinking, one of my friends actually, hey Chrissy, if you're watching this, one of my friends actually offered to sell me the black and white, the black and yellow press, the split, because that's one of the ones I don't have. But the 2 that I do have, I don't know which one this is. This one is the blue and clear press. This came in the box set. I did order the box set because I'm trash and I threw all my money at the main this year. And the second one I have is the black and purple split. I originally ordered this the night they announced Lovely Little Lonely and like put up the bundles. Like I immediately went and bought this because I knew I wanted it on vinyl. And then I waited a little while before I ordered the box set because I just wasn't ready to throw like so much money at them at once. Because actually they announced Lovely Little Lonely the night before I left for Arizona. So I had a lot of money aside for Arizona. But I was like, and like the fest and everything. So I was like, you know what? I'll just buy one for now, and then I came back and ended up getting the bundle, but I like this one a lot. This is a lot prettier in person than it like showed online. The next one was totally kind of on a whim, and it's because I got it for $5 at Urban Outfitters. And it is A Day to Remember's Homesick. I have been wanting this on vinyl for a while now. It is pressed on standard black, so I'm not going to show it to you because it's nothing special, but I actually, when I went to go see Moose Blood, Boston Manor, Trophy Eyes, and A Will Away on that like spring tour they had back in March, I saw them in Brooklyn, and there was an Urban Outfitters across the street. So before we got online, we walked in. A funny story, we ran into Eddie at Urban Outfitters and American Apparel, so it's kind of cool. But anyway, so I was looking through the discounted vinyl, and this was only $5, and I wasn't gonna not buy it for $5. It spins perfectly, no skips. I've listened to it a couple times, but it is pressed on standard black, but big deal. Like, this album is awesome, and I'm really happy to finally have it, and I didn't have to pay like $25 for it, so that's really cool. Next up is one that I am really excited about, and it is a Record Store Day release. This year on Record Store Day, I only got this one album because I was out of town and I didn't have a lot of money, but this is the one I knew I wanted and was like my priority. And this one is All Time Low's Unplugged MTV Session. I know that this, like, there was a CD of this and a DVD of this. You've probably seen it on YouTube. But I guess they had the grand idea of pressing it on vinyl, which was the best idea ever, because when you see this, you're literally you're gonna cry. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. Just, do you see this? This is gorgeous. Like I said, this was the only one that I picked up on Record Store Day. I know Balance and Composure had a release as well, and I saw it, and I was thinking of getting it just to get it, like just for the sole reason of getting it. But I was like, so if this is why you don't have a lot of money in your bank account, because you get things just to get them. So I just ended up getting this, and I actually bought a brand new poster at that record shop because I told you I was out of town, and they had a brand new poster, and it's actually right there, but I'm not going to take it down. But yeah, so this was kind of my priority on Record Store Day, because you guys probably know All Time Low are one of my favorite bands. And this has the acoustic live versions of Damned If I Do Ya, Coffee Shop Soundtrack, Remembering Sunday, Jay-Z Ray, Weightless, and Dear Maria, Count Me In, so if you're wondering. Next up is one of my favorite releases, if not my favorite release of 2017 this year, after Lovely Little Lonely. Lovely Little Lonely is my favorite release of the year so far, but this has got to be second right now, and I did talk about it in my last video, and it is A Will Away's Here Again. This band, A Will Away, have easily become one of my most listened to bands, one of my favorite bands. They did open for Moose Blood on their spring tour, and it's funny because like I was mostly excited for them out of the openers, like, and no one really knew who they were like around us, and I was kind of bumming because I love them. And so yeah, I did this. Actually, I didn't get this signed. My friend Julia, hey Julia, if you're watching this, her and her sister went to this show the night before I went, and then we were all gonna go the next night. So the first night she went, she wasn't really going to get in the pit or anything. She was going to just hang out in the back. So I was like, hey, can I just give you money to pick up my vinyl so I don't have to hold it while we're up front? I don't know if the story's making sense. I feel very confused right now and very like loopy. And it is gorgeous. Do you see this? This is so pretty. It goes with the aesthetic so well. I actually think I'm going to spin this as soon as I'm done filming. I haven't listened to this in a while. But yeah, easily my favorite release of this year after Lovely Little Lonely. Before Lovely Little Lonely came out, I swore that this was going to be one of the best records that came out this year, and I think it is going to be in my favorite records that have been released in 2017. And there's a lot of great music coming out this year. Paramore's new album, that'll be for another time. Haven't gotten to listen to the whole thing yet, but Hard Times and Told You So. Oh my god, so good. I hope they press that on vinyl. If they do already, I'm probably going to order that soon. Next up is Boston Manor's Be Nothing. I think I showed this in a video before, but it wasn't a record collection video. Maybe I didn't. I might be wrong. I waited way too long to buy this album. Easily one of the best releases of 2016. It was not in my top 10 favorite list because I was not completely into this album when I made that video. Easily this would make my top 10 albums of 2016, and I regret not putting it on that list. I can't even pick favorites. My favorites have got to be Burn You Up, Like a Copper, Broken Glass, Kill Your Conscience, Fossa. Literally such a great record. If you're sleeping on this, please wake up and listen to it. It is incredible. Semi-transparent blue and white split. It goes with the album artwork really well, so I really like it. And like I said, easily one of my favorite albums of 2016. Easily one of my favorite albums on vinyl that I have right now, or at least lately. I've been spinning it a lot. This band, Boston Manor, so good. They're like my priority on Warped Tour this year. Who are you guys seeing on Warped Tour? I should probably make a video talking about Warped Tour. Who are you guys seeing on Warped Tour? Tell me below. My priorities are Boston Manor, Trophy Eyes, Neck Deep, Microwave, Movements. I like to see Andy Black, but like, I love Andy to death, but like Andy Black doesn't really fit Warped Tour, but I mean, I'll probably go anyway. I want to see Beartooth. I want to see New Year's Day if I can. New Year's Day was the first band I ever saw on Warped Tour. I don't know. So, yeah. Boston Manor's Be Nothing. Last but not least is my most recent one. I just got it the other day at their show, and it is Mayday Parade's Lesson in Romantics Anniversary Edition. I almost messed that up. I don't know what I was going to try to say, but it is Mayday Parade's A Lesson in Romantics Anniversary Edition. Anyone who knows me knows that Mayday Parade, I love them. They are my second favorite band after the Main. Their music, they're one of the best live bands. They're probably tied with the Main for my favorite live band. Their shows are out of control, incredible. If you ever have the opportunity to go see them, you will. It is not a waste of money. They're literally electric. Like, I've seen so many great bands play. I've seen so many shows, but their shows are so, like, I look forward to their shows so much, even if they weren't one of my favorite bands. But anyway, they're incredible. And if you guys didn't know, they're on a tour right now for 10 years of their first album, A Lesson in Romantics, which is actually my favorite album of theirs. And I went to the show the other night. Whoever dropped me crowd surfing, thank you. I have a green elbow. I got dropped and then someone fell on I got dropped on my elbow and then someone fell on that elbow. It was really bad. I went crowd surfing like 10, 15 times, so I kind of asked for it. I can't really complain, but it was the last song too. It was Oh Well, Oh Well. So, I mean, at least it was the end of the night. I thought I broke my arm. I seriously thought I broke my arm. It is the same as the normal version of A Lesson in Romantics that I have. It has all the same songs, but it is like the special edition. I think this is limited to 1,000 copies. And it is pressed on a colored vinyl that is different from the other one that I have. And it is sick. It is like half clear, half gold with gold splatter. I think it's freaking awesome. But yeah, so this was fun. I'm still on a high for this show because I literally just went the other night. What is it, Monday? And I went Friday night. And I had so much fun. Like I said, they're easily one of my favorite live bands, if not my favorite with the Main, because I have the most fun at their shows. They're so much fun. And they played my favorite album of theirs in full, so that was awesome. I went with one of my best friends, Julia. Even though I may have almost broken my arm, it was like one of the most fun shows ever. And anyone who's ever been to the Sayreville Starland Ballroom venue in New Jersey and seen Mayday Parade there, you guys probably know that that is their favorite venue to play ever. They always talk about it. They've said it in interviews. So seeing them, I've seen them there one other time too. So it's kind of cool to see a band play at their favorite place ever. So I don't know. I'm not going to go off about that, but yeah, those are the new records I've gotten within the past, I don't know, few months. I hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, if you have any questions about these albums, feel free to leave them below. I don't mind answering them whatsoever. Like I said, State Champs is on the way, but I'm impatient and I'm not waiting. And I'm sorry I've been so terrible at uploading lately. once the summer starts, I'll probably have more time, and then I'm going away to college, and that's something I'm gonna have to figure out when I'm there, how I'm going to film. I might try to do pre-recorded videos on my breaks and then like put them up along the way. It's kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time in college. I might, we'll see. But yeah, so if any of you guys are in college doing YouTube, tell me how you do that. That's gonna be new for me. I'm gonna have a new setup and everything, so yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've probably said that 5 times by now, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. And any video ideas, any questions, please say them below. I love reading the comments. I'll try to reply to as many as possible. And yeah, so I will see you guys next time. Bye.
All that I wanted was to walk you home, save the sad song for the sing-along. Oh my god, I just can't handle this. I lost myself inside a drunken kiss, and all that I wanted was to walk you home, save the sad song for the sing-along. And she sings, you'll be my turn again.